Thank you. The second part of the class is the blueprint longevity of 150 years meditation. So that will strengthen the blueprint in our mind, in our body for longevity. So we will start the meditation from the day when we were born, all the way, year by year, all the way to 150. That will make our body to stay that long, stay healthy. Now let's relax our whole body and sit there very, very comfortably. Close our eyes and go back to the day when we were born. We feel a newborn baby, very healthy, very happy, welcomed to this world. And then 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old.
These are exercises in their own right, and we do them also at the beginning of the program. They're called baseline measures, so it gives you an idea of your functioning when you start iFit 150. The baseline measures that we have will measure functioning of the brain, the lung capacity, flexibility, and so that when you do iFit over the months, you can come back later and do these measures again and see your improvement. So
we're to practice the balance with the eyes closed, standing on one leg. Yeah, for example, close one leg and put your arms like this and stand as long as you can, like that. Now, ready? Okay, start. Close eyes.
Okay, so it's okay.
7 seconds. Now, second part of the class, let's warm up. First of all, we think we are half of the age. If you are 20 now, you think you are 10 now. Flexible, all the joints, easy, moving, flexible, full of energy. Stretch, first of all, we put together like this, push up, and then turn, look here of your right foot. And then turn to look your left heel. Turn back and relax down.
The next one, we're going to do something for the finer detail of the hands. When we use the hands and the fingers in any different ways, it stimulates a lot of activity in the brain. So when we use even our thumb and our finger together, we move them, that creates more space, more stimulation in the brain than actually moving the whole entire torso. So it's going to look like this. The idea is that we're going to learn how to alternate very quickly. Let's have everyone try that. Okay. So these are your herbalized iFit bean bags, specially herbalized, and the herb is specially designed to make the energy circulate, and it's actually good for the lungs. So when we do, just to explain a little bit what the bag toss does for us, this is really a tremendously beneficial exercise too, because it covers so many areas of the body's functioning. It is very good for our lung capacity, for our cardio, for our brain, our mind-body coordination. It's good for our bone density. It's good for reaction time. It's good for balance, coordination, many things at the bag toss, and for the hormone level, because it's usually a lot of fun. What we find in iFit is that students have a lot of fun with the bag toss, so there's a lot of laughter, and that relaxes the body, relaxes the endocrine system, and helps to balance the hormones, and has a very good overall rounding effect on our health.
This is a very good exercise because they use almost all the functions we have, like the flexibility, the accuracy, the sharpness, and speed, and coordinate of all the balance. So it is very good, especially when we do several bags in the group, and you have to be very quick, very accurate to catch the flying bags. So that is very good.
All right. Okay.
We have many forms for improving our balance. Balance is very important, especially for getting older. You know, many people, the aged people, getting bone broken because of falling because of poor balance. The balance, if we just train a little bit once a while, you can keep it much better. Like this is a common one to test our brain to feel the space. And you see we have the target there. We better to get the center of the target. The closer the better. If you can do 3 times, always get the 10. If we get the very, very good score. Okay, I get 4.
And the goal is to keep your balance and try to get the other person off balance. So we're not trying to like really push them to the ground or anything, but we want them to lose their balance and put the other foot down. So that's the goal. Okay, so it's kind of a game. So as you're doing it, it's more challenging to keep the leg behind you as straight as you can. But this is the first day, so don't worry if it's not too straight.
Now we want to get all the energy back. We can close the eyes and cover the navel here. Make the body relaxed, balanced, and refreshed.
I just want to kind of review a little bit what we did today. You heard Dr. Jog talk about intended evolution fitness, how we're using the power of the mind combined with these Eastern traditional health exercises to create health and longevity, all the way to 150 if that is our desire. But by planning to go to 150, we can have very good health even in our 80s and 90s and 100. It's much more important to aim for the goal of 150 than to achieve it. The more you do, the better. But even if you do 10 minutes of something every day, that's good too. It doesn't have to be in a whole session. You can do some of this while you're brushing your teeth, or while you're waiting for the pot to boil, or while you're in the car waiting for the traffic light to change. There's all sorts of ways of integrating these exercises into our daily routine.
We can think we are young. If you are 80 years old, now you just think you are 40. Or you find a person 40 years old in very good health. You just imagine you are her or him, means you are in good health, flexible, positive, happy. You can do it even without go to the gym. Just think you are going to be healthier, you are happier, your immunity is stronger, you will live longer. You will do it.